bitches. Welcome to Uninfluenced. I hope you've been recording. No movie watching ass. I wonder where you can buy these. There ain't even a price. That's some shit I know I can't afford.
Yeah, no, I know they're fucking steep. I think you gotta like email them and set up a fucking appointment and all that kind of shit to order one.
Wonder if they're fit to order type deal.
Yeah, that I don't know.
They're pretty cool bikes.
Yeah, it ain't no Indian Challenger with a motherfucking LED headlight on it, but
hell no. So I do want to bring up this before we get too far in. Let me get back to my notes. Some people have been asking Patreon, what is it and why did we do it?
Right.
So Patreon is basically a way for us to make money to do things for you guys. It's a website. It's always down in the description. But you click on it and there's several membership deals. And what it does is it affords us to do more episodes, helps us to where we can pay Zach. We don't do anything over 9 minutes and 59 seconds because Zach goes up on his prices.
Motherfucker
Jones. That's a loose rule. All right, hold on. Don't float me out here in front of
my
everybody.
ex-wife was a loose rule.
You guys are cool. I like working with you. You know, it's 10:01. Maybe we'll be all right. Yeah.
But that's what it does, and then it helps us design merch and stuff like that. We're still a growing channel. Again, this ain't our full-time job. We do this shit for fun, fuck around, talk shit to each other. This is the only time we ever see each other.
That's right.
Yeah.
The three of us.
Yeah, the three of us. Zach won't hang out with us.
All right. Well, I can't. I can't ball. I don't have a bike like you guys have. I can't keep up. What am I going to chase you in my Toyota Camry?
Yeah. Fucking coming at us negative Nancy all like that and shit.
All right.
But that's why we do the Patreon is for that. So if you guys want to go to Patreon, check it out. We will do some exclusive stuff for it. I'll get in there, chat with you. May have Mike do it, or I may log in and pretend I'm Mike. You never know what the fuck will happen.
Anything could happen.
Yeah. Zach may get in there and show you them dick pics he takes in the bathroom.
That might happen.
But only on Patreon.
That's the $10 tier.
Yeah.
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 Subscribe to my OnlyFans.
Yeah. And we'll have to pay y'all back probably.
Yeah. Refund.
Refund button will be fucking
It'll be broken.
Be on fire. Yeah, so I just wanted to talk to them about that. Oh, and so, we're getting a lot of views. You know how you can check the analytics, motherfuckers watching and shit?
Yeah.
And then they don't subscribe?
That does happen.
Yeah. And it's free. I noticed they do that shit on Mic Drop. They do that shit here.
Yeah.
It's free to click subscribe.
Maybe they're afraid their wives are going to see it or something.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a bitch.
That's right. Come on, fellas.
I was stealing my mom's fucking pussy.
I thought you said you were stealing it.
Yeah.
First I was like, stealing your mom. But wait, what?
No, that would be bad.
Yeah, that'd be disgusting.
You shouldn't have to steal it.
That'd be some backed up fucking Pornhub nasty shit. Yeah, so those couple things are happening. So you fuckers click the subscribe. I mean, you nice people.
Right.
Click the subscribe. Click the bell. When you're watching us, Mic Drop, anything.
Throw a like on it too while you're at it.
Yeah. Or a dislike.
There you go.
Preferably a like, but whatever.
Drop in the comments. Let us know how you feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about this? If you watched and didn't subscribe, tell us why in the comments.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's a good strategy. Yeah,
as you're doing what Mike loves to tell people to do, choking your fucking self.
Yeah.
Choke yourself while you're typing.
Yes.
Why you didn't fucking subscribe.
I sometimes do that when I'm masturbating.
That's right.
Use a belt.
Yeah. That's the only way to do it. I fucked up and tried a slide belt once.
Yeah.
Had to call an ambulance.
I passed out, slumped over, ended up hanging myself.
It's always awkward. What's weird is having your wife hold the belt over your head so you can do it comfortably.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be weird.
Yeah. It's only weird if she makes it weird.
She thinks it's weird.
Yeah.
Honey, can you come in here for a minute?
It's only weird when she posts about it on Facebook.
Yeah. Tags you. Fucking bitch. Zach.
Yeah.
Have you figured out your dream car yet?
No.
Other than the Forester.
Look,
with the stickers.
I think I said the same analogy last time, right? How do you know which kind of cake do you like the most? You got to try them all, right? I got to get in some cars. That's the answer. Like,
that's expensive.
I got to start driving some stuff.
Take it from motherfuckers who've bought pretty much everything out there.
But hold on here, right? Yeah. So with that logic, you could also say, how do you know you don't like smoking pole? You haven't tried it. Do you like sucking dick? No.
All right,
So
well,
you've tried
yeah.
it? No. Well, how do you know then?
Now you back me up into a logical quandary. I either say that I did do that and I don't like it, or I don't like it and I don't know. All right.
Wonder if this goes back to that college coming in a cup story.
well,
Maybe.
Well, it's about to get fucking real.
Some wild times at UNT. Boy, oh boy.
Yeah,
They didn't call it the green machine for nothing.
That's right. Yeah.
there's got to be something that pops to you.
Yeah, just based off of looks. How about that?
Yeah. So based off looks, I'd probably go for something like a Ferrari. I don't want a Lambo. It's just too much. It's like too. I get the look. I get the smooth lines, but I'm not into it. Yeah, it's over the top. The McLaren, from what I know, is a monster, and I don't think I can tame that beast. So I'd probably pass on that. I don't know a whole lot about Porsche. I'd like to drive one. Just see how it feels. Like I've always thought that was some kind of just like. I don't know. I just thought it was like a CEO car or something, right? Those are the things that rich people drive. Like that's like a Ferrari or maybe like a Corvette, maybe. But Corvette doesn't quite do it for me either. So I think Ferrari is probably where I'd want to at least try, right? If I went to a track, they laid out everything. They said pick a car you can drive one. I'd probably pick a Ferrari.
That's what we need to do. Plan for a video.
Yeah.
Go out to Vegas.
Yeah.
That's a good time.
Yeah. What the fuck's that called?
Speed Vegas.
Speed Vegas. Yeah.
Speed Vegas. I think I saw a billboard for that last time I was there.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
When they fucking ask you if you want to drive the cars back to back, tell them fuck no.
Why?
I got sick.
Really?
Okay.
Because I drove
just too much.
I drove the 488
Yeah.
and then I did the GT3, like jumped right in the other one. And we did the 10 lap deal on each car.
Oh, no shit.
Dude, by the 5th lap in the GT3, I was like, oh, hell no.
Oh.
And then I had to go through a cool down lap with my stomach all fucked up. Damn. The driver's like, let me drive it around, show you how to really get around this bitch. Like, you give me fucking 20 minutes to get my bearings back, bitch, and we'll go.
Yeah.
But you can drive Lamborghini,
Yeah.
Ferrari.
Well, yeah. So when I was there, and this was about a year ago, it was actually, I was out at SHOT Show. So yeah, I guess it was a little over a year ago. It's the end of January, whatever. Anyway, it was the 488, a Huracan. I didn't drive the GT3. They had them. They had a Mustang GT350. They had an R8. They had an Acura NSX. They had what else did they? They had a couple others that were kind of in that same like GTR NSX.
Yeah.
Is it a supercar? Is it not? I don't remember which ones they were, but I drove the 488, the R8, and the Huracan, and liked the R8 the best. And that's why I ended up getting. Well, actually, I liked the 488 the best, but I was like, that looking at them afterwards, they were a little bit pricey for where I was at the time, so I ended up with the R8. But
what would be cool is to figure out what it would cost to rent that place and kind of go through all the cars get a group of people.
Yeah,
to go out there,
just do a run on them.
It'd be neat to. I'm sure that you could probably line up like a private.
Yeah,
like
for X amount of hours.
Yeah, where like you're the only fucking crew there or whatever.
Yeah,
I actually still have the video on it, where you can buy the fucking USB of your track video, where it shows you driving and the fucking what is it, the fucking front camera, I think. But it was neat because I did back to back. I think it was only one lap though, or like part of a warm up lap, and then one full lap, and then a cool down or something like that. There was really only one lap, I think, that you got to really hammer it. Maybe it damn sure wasn't 10.
It was fucking like $900 the package we did.
Yeah, no, mine was about that, but it was four different cars.
So we just did the two.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I do remember that my track time in the 488, even though I went in it first, was like 2.5 seconds faster than the Huracan.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, stands to reason. It's a better engine and handles better. But
that's how it was for me. They told me it was built around the GT3, that whole track.
Yeah.
And they said, so it's great here, but I did a better time in the 488.
Yeah.
And the guys were questioning my lap time. We just had the pictures because the telemetry shit was down. So we had our timers with pictures in the spreadsheet, but we didn't have the video.
Yeah.
All that shit was broke.
Yeah. I actually still have the fucking video on my phone for those two.
Yeah, we should fucking upload those.
I was going to say, can you send them to me?
I'll think about it.
All right.
Yeah.
Might slide a clip in here.
Yeah. We wouldn't want you to be over there negative Nancy and shit.
No.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah.
That'd be a good time.
Set that up.
Yeah.
Make a phone call tomorrow and see what that would take.
Yeah. Take a couple cameras out there.
I know some people who would do it too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Could throw in like a Patreon giveaway, like we're one of the
take 1 or 2 fans. Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah. That would be fun. All they have to do is click the link, look at it, and then there you go.
That's right.
So I started working out again. We talked about this before you got here. Fuck, it's an ass kicking.
So especially if you haven't for a while and you get back into it. Yeah, it sucks.
Oh, my legs, my arms, because I did back and bis the first day, and then I did full legs, and I've done core every time. And fuck, tomorrow's chest and tries. I'm gonna just be laid out like fucking starfishing and shit the rest of the weekend. I say that, no, I'll be out fucking around. But you gonna get back into it?
Man, I need to. Been killing the diet since the first. It's good, but I'm not getting the returns I want. And it's like I just gotta start hitting the gym. I gotta, or start just cardio or something,
just
right?
Walk.
I just gotta start moving.
This silly shit I used to do to get cardio in is because most guys' wives like to shop, like to go to the mall. And I had a daughter at the time when I first was getting into shape. I still have a daughter, but now she don't like me. But I would take her to the mall, and then I'd just walk around North Park, intentionally go the fucking wrong way, shit like that, to just make big loops. And you put 2-3 miles around that bitch in no time.
North Park's big.
And you fuck around, get a Great American cookie, and then have to do it again. Fuck. I know you work out because it's in the gym or in the garage.
Yeah, no, I get after it a few times a week. Some weeks more than others. Even if I'm traveling, I'll still try to do push-ups at gas stations and squats in the hotel room and shit. But I try to stay active enough to feel like I'm staying active. If that makes sense. So I don't get stupid with it in the gym. Between time and just injury-wise and being sore all the fucking time, like the days of me really pushing super hard in the gym, every fucking workout I'd say are probably behind me. I mean, there's days where I still do it, and I think it's important to still gut check yourself and just kind of punish yourself. But for me, I guess I just find it when I work out really hard that way, and that's kind of like a primary thing. It distracts me in a lot of other areas of my life that I find counterproductive, when I put too much. And for me, I think because I've worked out my whole fucking life, and the first half of my adult life was so physically centered around activity and being in shape and conditioning and all that you kind of get burnt out on it a little bit. But it's also one where it's hard for me to kind of do it halfway that way. So it's been a lesson in impulse control for me a little bit, because typically if I'm working out, I get really competitive and I kind of overdo it and end up, all of my joints hurt all the fucking time and I'm sore all the time and I injure myself. And, it's just like, as I'm well into my 40s now, it's just like, fuck, man. It's just, like I said, it gets to be where it's counterproductive. And I don't like spending / carving out, making an hour and a half, 2 hours a day, most days to fucking work out. I'd rather knock out push-ups, take a dog for a long fucking hike or walk, wrestle with the kids, fucking jump in the pool, whatever. Like, just stay active and do stuff, but not be so programmed where it's like, okay, today I got to do this and that. Yeah. And I'm kind of over all that, frankly. But
what sucks is when you work out with a partner, especially someone that'll push you. Yeah. Your workouts are easy, hour and a half, 2 hours. Yeah. You can get that same workout in on your own 45 minutes because you know what you got to do, get in, get it done. Like when I used to work out and really push myself, it was always with someone else. And it was like, fuck, this is, like you said, hour and a half, 2 hours every time. Then I go do it by myself and it's like, that was fucking 45 minutes. What did I miss? And you go back through and make sure you did everything. It's like, yeah, and I can barely walk. I'm good. Yeah. You fucking walk out. But it does suck carving out that time. I've learned this week, I've been going almost right when I wake up. I get enough in me to have energy, and then I just go. I have energy the rest of the fucking day, though, so that's good. Yeah. They say it's better to do it in the morning, but I don't fucking know.
Yeah. I think it's person dependent. I know for me, my workouts are not as productive if I do them first thing.
Yeah, because you're weaker.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like shit, in every way, like it feels like there's more lactic acid, and like I run out of gas faster. I feel weaker.
There's not as many bitches there.
I feel less mobile. There's no bitches in my garage at any time of day, really. So
that is true.
But, which is a good lack of distraction. But yeah, for me, I like to work out either late morning or early afternoon.
Yeah, like 4 or 5 o'clock, something like that.
It depends on the time of year. Like in the heat of summer, I prefer late morning.
Yeah.
This time of year, any time after about 11. But
yeah. That is the beauty of having a home gym.
Yeah.
You can just be like, fuck this, I'm going to go work out. And it's.
Yeah. Well, that, and I actually posted a video clip during when everything started to shut down. I was like, hey, this highlights why I think it's important to have at least some basic shit at your house, because like it's easy to make the excuse the gym's closed or it was too busy or I didn't have time because it's fucking 20 minutes away, or where it's like, dude, if you got to pass by the gym to get in your fucking car, there's no excuse as to why you don't have the time to fucking work out, like plain and simple. If it's at your house, motherfucker, you gotta do it, so.
That's my dream house, is to have, not in my garage because I want to line that with cars, but to have a 30 by 30 space, preferably, to have a good home gym set up, to where you have no fucking excuse.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, my excuse is always, bitch, I ain't got room to put it in the house. Literally, I mean, it'd be in the living room right now.
Yeah.
Because you could go in the backyard, do like the old school California Gold's beach gym.
Yeah. Push ups into some dog shit.
Yeah.
My yard is literally like 10 foot by 100 foot.
Get yourself a bar and a bench off Craigslist.
Hell right. Yeah. That's old school though.
That is old school.
You want to feel
outside barefoot, fucking working out.
Yeah. You want to feel like a bitch. Travel with this guy. This motherfucker will stop to get gas and he'll do push ups. One time I fucked up and said, hey, I'll count them for you. And I'm sitting there fucking vaping. Yeah, I vape. Shut up. He gets up and he's like, how many did I do? I was like, man, that's 52. I didn't count.
Right.
I ain't counting at
No
all.
idea.
I'm fucking total asshole. I thought
That's
he was
good.
counting. But yeah, you feel like a total bitch when you're sitting over there doing dumb shit, or you grab a Snickers and he's doing push-ups. It's like, huh.
You had to have wanted to drop and do it too, though. Surely.
No, that ground was
Really?
dirty.
I would. Come on. I would have tried. I would have done 2 and then.
Oh, would
I
you
don't
have?
know. Yeah. I would not have done 52. 110%. What am I just gonna sit there in the car? I'll count them. Like, I can't be that guy.
I didn't sit in the car. I stood beside him like I was a bodyguard.
Okay. Well, that's a good look. Big vape.
Well,
Intimidating.
I mean, to me, that just doing stuff like that is kind of where I've transitioned into, I guess, again, because I hate carving an hour and a half straight, to work out. It's like, and I know I've put myself in this position, so I'm not bitching about it. I'm just saying that, the choices that I've made professionally and personally have put me in a position where I'm pretty fucking busy, and I don't like being distracted when I'm working out either. And, whether it's calls or one-on-one lessons or emails or shit with my kids or whatever, it's just like to carve that time out. And I know it's good for you to turn everything off for a period of time. It's almost a kind of a form of meditation. But again, for me, it's just like I feel, if I do that, then after it, I feel like I'm playing catch up the whole rest of the fucking day, and so I like to, even at home when I'm not traveling, like I'm getting ready to go somewhere, I'll knock out 50 push-ups and 50 squats, or a max set of fucking pull-ups before I jump in the car, just, and so throughout the day, like I'm still getting in about the same amount of working out. It's just broken up throughout the day. And I find that, physically, like it kind of feels better that way, not in a comfort zone way, but in a productivity way. Like I'm doing bigger sets with more numbers, and I get like a better pump and feel better.
Yeah.
My joints don't fucking hurt every time I get up off the shitter.
Yeah.
Like if I'm doing a straight through fucking workout, because, to me, like you could argue, and I've seen some studies and science behind it, but that's not really a natural fucking way that human beings operate either. Doing shit throughout the day sustained, to me, like it's more time effective or cost effective from a time standpoint. It's way easier on your fucking joints, but it's also more realistic. Like you're more likely from an ancestral standpoint to do bursts of everything you have for a couple of minutes and then nothing for a few hours, and throughout the day that way, whether it's hunting or fighting or fucking whatever, so, or long distance traveling, going for an easy bike ride or a long walk or whatever. So you know, I walk a dog on a long walk most days. And then I throw in, you know, push-ups or squats or fucking pull-ups, or sometimes I'll throw body armor on and do, you know, a set of pull-ups or push-ups or squats, or, you know, I'll do curls for a couple of sets or whatever. I just try to mix it up, throw it in there so that, you know, all of my muscles all over my body are getting some sort of good pump full of fucking blood, you know, multiple times a week, and just leave it at that. And I will say, I mean, I feel good. I sleep well. I feel healthy. I feel strong enough to do what I need to do if that comes to it. And yeah, I mean, to me, it works really well for me.
Yeah. And that's what you got to figure out, what works for you.
Yeah.
Because that's the kicker. Some things that work for you might not work for Zach or my ass watching you do push-ups. I'm very lazy.
You got a gym playlist?
Yeah.
What do you listen to?
I put it on heavy fucking metal.
I was gonna say, you're going
and
hard,
then I
right?
fucking put my headphones on and I fucking push that shit.
Yeah, me too.
But my problem is, and this is where I'm fucking up, especially getting older. I used to leg press 3 sets of like 1,200 and something. I don't need to do that anymore.
To me, there's no reason to do that ever, really. I mean, unless you're in
Trying
some sort of competitive fucking, you know, industry that way. To me, like I you know, even I'd say when I was in my mid 30s or starting to get into my late 30s is probably when I was the strongest I've ever been. And even then, like I didn't lift more than 225 for any lift, you know,
Yeah.
like I would just do more reps of it.
Yeah.
Because to me, like, you know, if you can, whether it's squatting, benching, fucking clean and jerking, deadlifting, whatever, like if you can do 225, you know, and a bunch of fucking times, again, if you can bench 225, 25, 30 fucking times, if you can squat it 40 or 50 times, if you can clean and jerk it at all, like you're strong enough to hurt anybody.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so, but what you're not going to have happen with that most of the time is gnarly fucking injuries, like what happened doing jujitsu where I tore my fucking left tricep. Shit like that happens when you're really pushing it fucking hard, especially if, you know, your body, again, it's not really that natural to have that much fucking muscle, and your joints and tendons and things have a hard time supporting that year after year after year if there's a huge disparity strength to frame wise that way. And so to me, there's just no reason for it, you know.
Yeah.
I'd rather be, you know, moderately strong with really, really heavy muscle endurance, because
That's
that's
one-time pull.
yeah, because that's what's going to save your ass in a fight anyway. I mean, if you're fucking enormous and super strong for 1 or 2 reps, like that's a lot of muscle tissue, which equals oxygen deprivation when you're using them, and you run out of gas fast, you know.
Yeah.
So it's better to be, you know, a little leaner and just have really good muscular endurance, whether it's fighting or really anything performance wise. But
Yeah. That's what this week I went way down on my weight.
Yeah.
And it seemed like where I used to only do 10, I was doing 20 reps a set, and just kept going. But yeah, I
Probably a
noticed.
good way to get back into it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like those new machines they have for doing your core, for doing crunches, where you can do weighted crunches. You seen those? You basically sit there.
I think I know what you're talking about.
And I was like, this shit don't work. And I did like 70 of them the first day. The next day, I was like, holy fuck, this shit works.
yeah, I mean, to me, like for core stuff, I mean, just doing like a minute plank a few times a day. I mean, that's what I do typically, or knees to elbows on a pull-up bar.
Yeah.
Like I rarely do sit-ups or crunches or anything like that. If I do, maybe like sitting on a bench doing like atomic, you know, like
Side to side.
yeah, torso fucking twist or whatever to throw it in there. But you know, throwing a minute plank a few times a day, or at the end of your workout, do a couple of minute long, you know, minute on, minute off, you know, for 5 minutes, 6 minutes, whatever, you know, is a really good way to do that. Also, again, that's practical.
Yeah. I'm kind of a bitch, and I'm going to be honest with y'all. I've never been able to do pull-ups. I can do 1 or 2 and I'm done.
I'm in the same boat.
And that's my goal. As I was telling my wife, I'm like, my goal is to where I can go out and just hammer out some pull-ups.
Yeah.
I can do the assisted shit, which will get you there eventually if you keep doing it, which it makes no sense because I'm strong in all the groups you need to do a pull-up.
Yeah.
You know, I played football. I was a fucking linebacker, but I can't do a fucking pull-up. Like if motherfuckers there with a gun do 5, I'm going to die. And motherfuckers, I'm going to save us both time. I'm going to get 2 and you're going to shoot me. Just do it now.
I mean, pull-ups, like with anything, some of it is technique, but a lot of it is, it's kind of the same formula as, we talk about in cars, the weight to power ratio. It's the same thing, is that, if you're, no matter how strong you are, if you're having to pull up fucking 600 pounds,
yeah,
that's hard to fucking pull that shit up,
Yeah.
Whereas if you're, pulling up fucking 140 pounds, like that's obviously way easier,
Yeah.
So, just like with car engines and the overall gross or fucking curb weight of a vehicle, it's the same type of thing. So if you got down to 210 pounds, like you could do fucking 10 or 12 pull-ups probably.
Yeah, because that makes sense. Because what I can max bench, I do the assisted, I do that weight, and I can do 10 reps that way. But yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Basically, my fat ass needs to lose weight, and I can do pull-ups. Science, bitches.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, but like back when I was in Buds, I weighed like 160 pounds. I could do 40 pull-ups back then.
Yeah.
Now I weigh fucking 205, and I mean, I can get in the upwards of 20 still, but that's the difference. And I'm stronger than I was then.
Yeah.
So, I mean, your body weight plays a huge fucking role in your ability.
It's a natural pull.
Yeah.
You're pulling natural weight.
Yeah.
We are going to get on the HR 127 right now, but I have a feeling that's going to be a long deal. So I'm kind of trying to go through everything else before we get to that.
Yeah.
Did y'all read up on that a little bit?
A little.
Okay.
I'm hoping you guys can mansplain it to me, because I'm
one of the
things when it
things
comes to that stuff.
One of the things I'm gonna tease it, but I'm not gonna get into it this time.
Yeah.
Is Mike making some car changes?
Maybe.
Yeah. So we're not gonna get into that this week because I just think it's like my sex life. It's too premature.
We'll just say is working on it, to be continued.
Yeah. We did get hooked up with some lighting for our bikes, and we got some videos coming. So if any of you guys have been interested in a company called Custom Dynamic Lighting, we got some pretty cool shit coming up that we recorded. I think I gave it to Zach. It's like 3 videos.
I'll check it out.
All less than 10 minutes each.
Yeah, they're all 9 minutes and 59 seconds.
You guys are really bent on this, fellas. Come on now.
You'll see in the videos I hit a stopwatch.
Yeah.
Yeah, cut off mid-sentence.
Yeah.
Cut. That's it.
Yeah.
There's one clip in there where Mike's what I really like. Nope.
Yep. Just where the
All right,
video
10
ends.
minutes.
Yeah. Hard cap.
Yep. Go to the next video, bitches. Yeah. So if you guys are interested in that, we got some stuff coming up. Those will probably start dropping. Well, it'll be the week after this episode. We'll start dropping them.
All right.
What days do we want to do that?
I don't know. Episodes go out on Wednesday.
I don't know. I'll look at it's either going to be a
Yeah.
Monday or a
I
Friday.
was gonna say one or the other.
Monday or Friday. I'll look at it and then we'll let you fuckers know.
Thinking like mid-morning Sunday during church.
Yeah.
That'd be a good time.
Yeah. And then you can
When
be
the-
like, I said, goddamn.
The start of the Super Bowl would be a good time to drop
Yeah.
one.
It's like our own commercial. Yeah. So if y'all aren't doing anything during the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
we'll drop a video. If y'all aren't watching them kneel and shit.
During those boring commercial breaks.
I mean, let's be honest. At this point, the Super Bowl commercials are fucking boring. They're so vanilla and scrubbed for anything politically correct that might be possibly potentially offensive. That I mean, the last couple of years they've just sucked.
Yeah, they're really lame.
There was a big jean company, not to get too political, but as I was going to check out, because I was going to buy some more jeans, going to check out, and they asked to donate, and it's a political group.
What?
Yeah. And it's one of the political groups that were huge on riots and burning down fucking buildings. And I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, fuck this brand.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Yes.
sucks.
I mean, I hate when companies do that. Stay out of the fucking political side of shit. Shut the fuck up and
Sell your product.
sell your product.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck about your views.
Yeah.
But vote with your wallet.
Yeah.
So let's get into this. HR 127. I said it was going to be a while, but I was going to get deeper into the custom dynamic lighting thing, but fuck that. We made videos on that.
Save for next week. Yeah.
No, they can watch the videos. Bitches. Not you guys, other people I'm
Right.
talking about.
Not fans of the show.
Not fans of the show, other
Right.
bitches.
Y'all are cool.
There was something I was wanting to talk to you about doing a review on, and I can't fucking remember now.
You'll find it along the way.
No, I won't.
Yeah.
Dude, my fucking memory is getting so fucked up. If I don't write it down now, because I got so much shit.
You're spinning a lot of plates. Yeah.
Well, between what we're working on, my daily shit,
Right.
doing this, and I got so much shit. My wife will be like, "What do you want for dinner?" I don't know, breakfast, bitch.
Yeah. I don't know.
Just pick something. I don't want to have to decide another thing.
That's what women don't get that shit.
Well, I know. I mean, it's the same. So yeah, I mean, I've had this fucking conversation in my house. Is that there's times where it's like, you know what, I don't give a fuck. Just pick something. Like,
yeah.
and don't even ask me. But on the same token, like sometimes they don't want you to fix whatever their fucking problem is. They just want you to listen to it.
Yeah.
You know, and guys have a hard time with that. It's like, if you're gonna bring it up to me, like, shut the fuck up unless you want me to fix something, because I don't want to. Like, if you don't want me to fix it, I don't want to fucking hear about it. You know,
I tell mine all the time. Look, I was raised broke, an army brat. I'll fucking eat anything. I may throw up afterwards, but I'll fucking eat
and
anything.
I don't even give a fuck. I'll eat that.
Yeah.
Right.
Zach, are you tracking?
I think so.
I mean, does that happen at your house?
Maybe not. Maybe I'm not tracking. Yeah, it happens.
Sometimes
I'm
you're like,
definitely.
"Dude, I don't give a fuck. Just pick something."
Yeah, I'm definitely in the camp of like, you could put literally anything in front of me and I'd fucking eat it. I don't care.
Yeah.
But
Like,
but
it's
are
just
there
not-
sometimes, on the same token, in her defense,
Yeah.
where she just wants you to fucking listen to her bitch about something, and you're like, "Do you want me to fix it?"
Yeah.
No, then shut the fuck up. I don't care.
I feel pretty
Yeah.
firmly like that's a thing that happens. Yeah, definitely.
Well, see, here's what happens. Another thing at my house.
Yep.
As I'm pulling up the HR 127, and I know all you guys go through this, especially married or with a girlfriend or whatever. My wife will come in. I just noticed this kind of looks like a chick. My wife will,
titties.
yeah, them titties. My wife will come in. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, I just got off the phone. I was talking to Mike. Oh, what's he doing? I don't know. I was telling him something else. What do you eat for breakfast? I don't fucking know. I didn't fucking ask.
Yeah.
You want me to dig through his shit later?
Yeah. You think he's good on his vitamins?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. Guys don't talk about that.
I'm telling you, it's this carnivore thing. People get spooked by it. They don't know what you're eating.
No. It's
Okay.
any fucking
It's just in
thing.
general.
I could tell her, hey, I just got off the phone with Zach. What's his cat's name? I didn't fucking ask. I was talking to him about the show.
Yeah.
Oh, what'd they eat for breakfast?
Right.
What'd the cat have for breakfast?
I don't know. I think they were going to the grocery store. What are they getting?
Yeah.
I'll ask him. Text me.
Just trying to strike up conversation.
No, they want to know not every aspect of your life,
Mm-hmm.
but everybody involved in your life.
Sure.
What'd they get at the grocery store? A couple cases of mind your fucking business.
Yeah.
That's what they got.
right.
Exactly. Yeah, she'll ask
You want
me.
to pick you up a case?
Yeah, so and so dating? I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Just one chick or a few? I don't fucking know. All I know is he finger blasted this one bitch at the bar the other night, and that shit was pretty cool.
Ooh.
But yeah, I
And
mean,
it smelled like diesel fuel.
yeah.
That was always the trick, right? Back in platoon days, people were like, "Does this smell like diesel fuel?" Like, you motherfucker. Nope.
Okay, so I know Mike don't. You got it pulled up, or you probably read up a ton of this shit.
A little bit of it.
Okay, so U.S. H.R. 127 was Sheila Jackson Lee from Texas, which is fucking rare. A Democrat from Texas to bring some shit like this to light. Okay, so the bill is fucking basically a piece of shit, but looks like it's got a lot of steam to it right now from everything I'm seeing, which is very fucking scary.
It's surprising.
For people that own guns, have guns, and I believe everybody should fucking have them unless you're a fucking felon that did a bunch of dumb shit with guns. And even then, if you've been rehabilitated right,
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if you have a gun.
Right.
And if you're dumb enough to go rob a store and want to do 20 more years, that's your fucking problem.
Mm-hmm.
But what this is going to do, the main thing that bothers me is the registration and the telling me how many bullets I can have in a gun. I
Right.
mean, I had just lost all my magazines, so this ain't going to really bother me too much. But the telling somebody where your guns are in the house. Did you see that part?
I haven't.
It's a
seen
I did
storage.
not see that part.
So I have to tell you, okay, I have a Glock 43. It's normally stored in my safe. I have a Glock 19 normally stored in my nightstand. I have a 365 XL normally on my hip. I have blah, blah, blah in the car. That's going to be public.
Yeah, I just wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a motherfucking criminal, I'm going to go rob this motherfucker over here. Well, I know if he goes here, here, he's going to get to his gun. Or if he's not home, I just need to go here, here, and here and hope his shit's in the right spot.
Yeah.
To me, I mean, with that stuff, just I would be like, well, I guess I'm a fucking outlaw then.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, because I'm not doing it. So
yeah,
it's going to ban AR pistols. It's going to ban shotguns.
What?
50 cal or greater ban. Ammo, any magazine over 10 is a ban. You're going to have yearly registration for $800 per year. And it don't say if this is per firearm or not. $800 per year for federal insurance.
Federal insurance? What are they insuring?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, sure. Go on.
Money grabbing scam.
Yeah. Yeah, it's established a publicly searchable gun registry containing your most private information.
Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck
yeah,
you.
They would roll up to your house and be like, "Excuse me, sir, we need to get your guns on file." And be like, "I don't have any."
Yeah, see,
roll on to the next house. Yeah.
What happened was I was dynamite fishing and I lost all them bitches when the boat sank.
Yeah. Funny story. They just went. I got robbed yesterday. They're all gone.
I also have to report. Mike wants to borrow my 300 blackout.
Sure.
That's got a suppressor on it.
Yeah.
Cool story. Mike takes the gun. I don't think shit about it. Mike's a buddy of mine. I ain't worried about Mike doing anything with my gun. Mike goes to the range. He gets tied up delivering a dog, doing something else. I still don't have my gun back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm supposed to tell the government that Mike has my gun.
Right.
And Mike's using my gun to go to the gun range and what Mike's going to do with my gun.
So what I would do then is I would say, when they come, I'd be like, Matt has all of my guns.
Yeah.
Right.
And then they go to you and you're like, oh, yeah, I gave all of my guns to Steve.
Mm-hmm.
They go to Steve. Oh, you know what? Zach has all my shit.
Yeah.
And then they come to, I just put them on a wild goose chase.
My ass is going to a cemetery.
Yeah.
And I'm going to find somebody who had just passed.
Yeah.
Right.
And be like, man, I have let this motherfucker.
Fuck them. They do it with voting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This dead guy voted. He also took my guns.
Yeah. Motherfucker had my guns. I don't know where he kept them. I'm looking in the registry. It don't say where Matt's guns are.
Yeah.
Right.
Till his dead ass puts them up. I don't know where they're at.
Right. This bill seems to treat the U.S. government like some kind of incredibly efficient machine, which it is not.
Yeah.
And like I don't see that being effective in any manner except for people who are going to take advantage of it in a public registry.
Yeah, and it's so this is what's really fucked up too. So they go to your former spouse and do an interview with your former spouse.
What?
To know if you're sane or not.
I'm sure that'll go well with everybody.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we're divorced because I think he's such a good dude.
They also, if you've ever been diagnosed with depression, you're not fit to have a gun.
Okay.
If you've ever been treated for depression, you're not fit to have a gun.
All right.
So somebody just gets back from fighting for our country, went through fucking hell, has PTSD or anything like that. Well, that's depression. He's not allowed to have a gun. Yet alone, it's already fucked up that if this guy's 18, somehow gets hurt at 19 or 20, can't come back and buy a fucking pistol for another year.
Oh yeah, sure.
That's already fucked up to me.
You get some kid in high school that fails a test. Their parents are like, well, you seem really down. Let's take you to a therapist. Therapist says, you must be depressed. Boom, you're never owning a firearm.
Now everybody's depressed.
Right. I was going to say, depression's like popular now.
Yeah. So
what are we doing?
You have a guy who's got true PTSD or straight depression who it's very treatable.
Yeah.
You talk it out, but he goes and seeks help to do it the right way. And now he can no longer have a firearm, and his firearm could be one of his ways to help with his depression.
Yeah. I mean, to me, all of those stipulations and mechanisms aren't about the actual regulations themselves. They're about making things so difficult to where people just say, fuck it.
Yeah.
You know, that's all that is. It's a collective, ability to try to just get rid of guns as much as possible and disqualify as many people as possible from being able to own them. But again, with one of the problems I think in most instances Democrats specifically have is that a lot of the laws and legislation that they put forth are assuming that people are going to follow the rules that they're putting up, and the reality is that most people don't.
You mean to tell me the guy that tried to rob me the other day he didn't do that legally?
Strangely enough, there is a law already against that. I mean, that's the thing. It's ridiculous. It's like, well, murder's illegal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So if somebody with a gun is not going to follow that law, why the fuck would they follow any of the other ones that you're talking about putting on the table? They're not going to. On the same token, let's just say hypothetically that the federal government, which they don't, but let's just say again for the sake of argument, that they have the ability to get rid of every firearm in this country. Again, I get that they don't, but let's just say that they did. So at that point, like now, if John wants to kill Steve, he's going to use a fucking chainsaw or a ball peen hammer or his truck or whatever else, So it's just, it's such a close-minded and ridiculous mentality that's based off of pure emotion.
Mm-hmm.
And a lack of understanding of both weapon systems as well as human psychology. And it's embarrassing, frankly.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
And basically what it does is, so you have a single mom. I'm going to give this example. I heard a couple pro-gun guys throw this out there, and it really made a lot of fucking sense.
All right.
Say you get this mom, just went through a bad breakup. She's a single mom. Went through a bad breakup. She's got 2 kids. She's raising these 2 kids, busting her ass. She works 2 jobs. The ex-boyfriend's crazy as a motherfucker. Keeps coming over, keeps trying to break in, keeps fucking with her. She had depression or something in the past. She's also can't afford to register that gun. She can't afford all the steps to get to a gun to protect herself. Yet this ex, you think he's going to follow all the laws to make sure he don't hurt her anymore?
Yeah.
Fuck no. He's already crazy as fuck.
No, again, I mean, the people that follow those rules aren't the people that you have to worry about.
No.
I mean, that's why it's such a self-defeating fucking piece of legislation, is that, the people that are going to follow all of those rules to the T aren't the people that are going to be fucking smoking people for no reason anyway.
Yeah.
So it's completely fucking useless.
Here's their fines, what they have listed in the bill for fines, punishments and stuff. You also have to register your ammo, by the way.
Ammo has to be registered?
Yeah.
How's that work?
I guess you got to fucking etch in a number on the back.
Microscopic.
I mean, all that's going to do, it's going to create 3D printing and people making fucking unregistered firearms themselves, and it'll create an instant, really lucrative and dangerous black market for both guns and ammo overnight.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where that will be the thing now, is that, hey, you got a fucking unmarked pistol, sweet, I'll bet, that's going to happen overnight.
Yeah.
So it's just fucking stupid.
Doesn't make any sense.
So here's the problem. Possesses gun, ammo without license. Per gun, per ammo, up to 15 to 25 years in prison, $75,000 to $150,000 fine, or both. Transfers firearm or ammo to an unlicensed person, 10 to 15 years in prison, $50,000 to $75,000 fine, or both.
Yeah.
Gives gun ammo to unlicensed person, same, 5 years, 10 years, 5 to 10 years in prison, 30 to
so you're going to put
50,000.
30 million people in prison.
Yeah.
This reads like a bad SNL sketch.
Loans gun / ammo to unlicensed person for the range thing. Zach wants to go shoot. He hasn't been shooting. We've already talked about this. He wants to learn to shoot more and own a gun.
Yeah.
$5,000 to $10,000 fine per ammo per gun that I loaned you if I get caught.
Thinks about gun, 60 days community service.
Yeah, this is like some twisted wish list for like anything to do with firearms. It's absurd.
Yeah. And I mean, it's just going to go kind of out of hand with everything. It's basically, like you said, a money grab, because some people will comply.
Yeah.
Some people won't.
I would assume most won't.
Well, I'm not going to admit that I won't, but
not on the show.
Not on the show. But it's fucking silly. The Second Amendment was done for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they did the Second Amendment, they didn't think about the ARs and all that stuff, but an AR isn't what people think they are. AR don't stand for assault rifle. Mike, if you want to school people on that.
Yeah, I mean, it stands for Armalite rifle. It's just a brand. But I mean, to me, even that, right, is the, well, you know, the Second Amendment was born during an age of muskets, et cetera, you know, and it's like, it's usually being espoused by somebody on a platform like social media, which, you know, if you think that that Instagram was in the fucking founders' minds when they developed the First Amendment, you're on fucking drugs, right?
Yeah.
So if you know, the internet is protected by the First Amendment, then the shit that we're rolling with now is protected by the Second Amendment. But it's also, there's a fundamental difference that I think most people fail to realize, is that the Second Amendment isn't even about guaranteeing certain things for people or not. What it is it's to limit the government's ability to infringe upon it, right? So it further clarifies that it's not about what gun or not, or how many, or any of that. It's the fact that it's designed by its very inception to limit the government's ability to regulate any of it, you know? So, I mean, to me, that's what makes it even shittier, that's what they're trying to do, is that, you know, like, I mean, that's the whole point behind it, is to prohibit and limit exactly what they're trying to do, you know? And it's just, it's fucking heartbreaking. Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, I'd rather be shot with a 9mm than a musket any motherfucking day.
But either way, I mean, the point behind it was to keep a government honest and to prohibit the ability for a government to turn into a tyranny.
Yeah.
You know, and so if a free people who are armed, commensurate with being able to defend themselves from a tyrannical government, guess what? By default, you've got to be, you've got to be able to keep up with what that potential tyrannical government would be oppressing you with, i.e. a fucking military, you know? So like I said, I mean, it is protecting firearms from a standard of what's, you know, competent and usable in today's day and age, because it's about the principle of keeping your government from infringing upon your rights to be able to defend yourself. And if that's with whatever the current age technology is, then that's what's fucking protected.
Yeah. And I think Mike, you really tapped onto like the innovation aspect of this shit. Like people are gonna figure out a way. Yeah. I think humans are fundamentally pioneers. It is what we do. We discover new things. We travel to new places. And like, you look at 3D printing, right? You look at where we're at now. You could hop in your car right now, drive down the street, get a 3D printer from Micro Center and all the filament you need, and be back here and have a toy gun printed in 4 hours, knowing nothing about it. Now it's a toy.
Yeah.
But in a few years, I mean, we're not going to be far off.
Oh, they're already making it.
They already have the ability to 3D print actual firearms. But, you know, the other thing too is that their air rifle technology now goes all the way up to 50 cal, you know? I mean, the air compressor air rifles, they have in every caliber that are absolutely every bit as deadly as a normal firearm in every caliber. You know, you just have to have it hooked up to a fucking...
You see me walking around with a scuba tank?
A tank of CO2, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but those aren't registered. They're not serialized. They're not, you know, regulated at all. And they're fucking all over the place, you know? So that's part of it. You know, but more than anything, I mean, think of it from, you know, trying to outlaw, let's say, heroin. You know, heroin is a federal felony in all 50 states. But the three of us with $200 and a half hour of spare time, like in the next 30 minutes, we could go from where we're sitting right now and find some.
Probably. Yeah.
100% we could. You know? So, you know, again, like that's as illegal as you can make something, a Schedule I federal felony narcotic, right? For even possessing it, with the exception of now, I guess, in Oregon and Seattle, I think. But either way, if it's that easy to still get, guess what? Guns are going to fall in the same fucking category. You know? So it's stupid.
Yeah, it's silly.
So this is picking up steam, you said? How is anybody?
Well, right now it's a fucking Democratic run fucking government.
I'm shocked this came out of Texas.
The new attorney general is fully anti-gun.
Okay.
I guess someone fucking stuck a 9mm up his ass and fucking just sat there and rammed it back and forth till he fucked his prostate milked. I don't fucking know what happened.
I think he'd be more pro-gun if that was the case.
If that was an option on a gun, most people would own it.
Prostate milking.
Yes. But I mean, it's carrying steam. Will it work? No. But anytime some of these fucking dumbass laws come out,
right,
some of it gets adopted, and where they really fuck us is they throw it into something we actually can use on the backside of a bill, and then, oh shit, we just help them ban fucking 9mm.
Yeah, I mean, to me, where the danger really lies, and not even because I don't see it passing, but it's the fact that it's being proposed.
Yeah,
is that that's the slippery slope. That it's like you make it so fucking extreme. I mean, this is textbook out of fucking Russian propaganda back, in the early Cold War.
Yeah.
Is that you make it so extreme to where now even fucking you over seems like it's not that bad, right? It's like, okay, well, we're not going to do that, but we'll just do, these three components of it. It's this compromise that we're giving you the good deal, that we're only going to do this now is still, eroding at your rights. And over time it gets to where, what 30 years ago would have seemed like, dude, that's laughable.
Yeah.
That they would even bring something like that to the table now, because it's happening more and more, and they just keep going further and further left and oppressive, is that, now it seems more normal, and it becomes more normal. And to me, that's where the real danger lies in something like this.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I think that's something the government's really good at. Is we're in the middle ground. We compromise.
It's like nobody's happy. Switch like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, take masks and restaurant closures, right?
Sure.
Both of those things, by the letter of the law, it's not legal to mandate.
Mm-hmm.
They're not, but they did, and so now, like, letting you have some of your rights back seems like a good deal,
right?
Whereas a year ago, that would have been like, fuck you. Where now it's like, oh my God, thank God we're getting, at least outdoor dining between these hours. Like, people are grateful for getting fucked over. Right. Yeah. And so that's the problem with a bill like this, is that, now next year, when it's even further left, like, this is going to seem more reasonable, and it's not.
Yeah.
It's over time. It's eroding people's, even their perception on what actual fucking freedom, liberty, and rights are, and that's where the danger lies in something like this.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people bitch about, hey, they want to check your background before you buy a gun at gun shows and shit like that. I understand that. And I'm cool with that. If that's all we do is background checks to sell a gun.
Yeah. I'm
cool with that. Mike, you want to buy one of my guns? Cool deal. Let's go down to the gun store. It's a quick
sure.
Boom.
Yeah.
That if not, it's tied to whatever murder this fucking idiot does with your gun.
Mm-hmm.
You can be help, you were part of the murder. Okay, cool. If you word some shit like that, okay, cool. Everybody goes, make sure this guy can legally buy a gun. But I mean, between me and you, I know he's got a bunch of legal guns. I don't give a fuck if he wants to buy one of my guns, buy one of my guns. Same with me. He knows I have a bunch of guns. None of the serial numbers are fucking filed off. So chances are I got them legal.
Yeah.
So for all you people that don't have guns yet, you should probably go get them like now. Sell your kids, sell your baby, get a gun. You can make new fucking kids.
Are they tough to get now?
No.
Exactly.
I mean, it's hard finding guns because the gun sales. My buddy has a gun shop right up the road.
Yeah.
And they can't keep those fuckers in.
That's what I've
Anytime
heard
something comes in, they're gone.
Yeah.
Anything worth buying. I mean, you want a high point, I can get you those bitches left and right now.
Sure.
Those should be outlawed. Motherfucking high point. Those
all right. I'll buy it. What's a high point? I don't know.
Well, you'd be better off with a BB gun.
Okay.
It'd be a lot more motherfucking safer for you.
Give me a Red Ryder with a compass in stock.
What was that? Smith & Wesson? Was it the Sigma that they made that they were having to pay Glock?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, Smith & Wesson made a gun that was pretty much the Glock.
It was like right on.
Like they were having to pay. Glock sued them for it.
Really?
Yeah. That motherfucker, you take it to the range and that bitch would stovepipe no matter what the fuck you were shooting. Such a piece of shit. High Point's way worse than that.
High Point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Kel-Tec shotguns are supposed to be really good now.
I've never shot one.
I haven't either. They look cool. That's what you need. You need a shotgun.
I think a shotgun's the way to go.
Yeah.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
12 gauge 9-shot. We've talked about that.
We've talked about it. Remington 300, Rep?
870 Express.
870
You were so
Express.
close though.
Was I really?
No.
Okay. I had 3 digits. Yeah, that wasn't bad.
You were close. If you would have multiplied it and then
You're
take some away.
570 off.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah.
That's closer than most.
Thanks.
That's what I'm here for. Okay. So everybody good on their thoughts? HR 127's total pile of shit.
Yeah, big time.
You guys let us know in the comments what you think. HR 127, if you agree or disagree. And if you agree, get the fuck off this channel. So I got my fucking test results in. I'm an open book, so I'll let you fuckers know.
All right.
Ain't gonna be having no babies around here for a while till I get on some medicine.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Like if I were to go to war right now, I don't have enough soldiers.
All right. So you switch.
I gotta go recruit.
You switch to boxers?
No,
Is that the move?
I gotta go see a doctor.
I thought that helped.
Boxers?
Yeah, versus like briefs or jockeys. Right?
How do you know what my underwear are?
It was an old Seinfeld episode. I don't actually know what kind of underwear you wear.
I'm really concerned about if
Was
you've
I-
been
was
going
I
through
the
my
money?
fucking
There's
underwear
only three
drawer.
kinds, right? You're either wearing nothing, you're wearing undies, or you're wearing boxers, right?
Well,
I think
there's
people wear
boxer
jockeys
briefs. There's
anymore.
all kinds of
I
shit.
guess there are now. Yeah.
That's what I used to wear. Them bitches was comfortable.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
don't breathe a lot. That's the problem.
Yeah. That's what they say. It could be heat, could be
Right.
too tight, could be my wife sucked it all out, but she didn't. There's all kinds of shit it could be. Your diet,
Sure.
fucking working out, too much testosterone, not enough testosterone. Your body's producing estrogen due to testosterone. There's something else. Basically, they test you and they know it can fix you.
Right.
And they could easily tell you what to do, but you guess what? You gotta go see someone else.
Oh, 100%.
You gotta pay
You gotta
them
see a
some more
specialist.
money.
Yeah.
And he's probably gonna tell me, you know what you should do? Go see your normal doctor.
And he'll tell you.
Yeah.
You seem like a tighty whitey guy to me, Zach.
Me, boxers 100%.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
How about yourself?
I'm in the no category.
Oh, good for
Not
you.
wearing it.
Yeah.
I haven't for over 20 years though either.
I think it's technically the best way to do it, right?
So it's not like I mean it's my preferred method obviously, but yeah, I'd say about 20 years now. I haven't fucked with it.
Good for you.
I've been trying it the past 2 days.
What do you think?
It's different.
It's different for sure. You're like Kramer. Yeah, it's different.
It's definitely different.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a freeing sensation.
Sure.
But then you get to thinking, like, I'm one of those guys that if I wear a pair of blue jeans, to me, blue jeans can be worn multiple times. Not like 6, 7 times.
No.
Well, now I'm just bare assing it. Can I still wear those jeans more than once?
Yeah.
I mean, as long as I didn't shit myself, I'm good, right?
Yeah.
Even if you did, I wouldn't sweat it.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a good point.
You got a good pair of Wranglers. Those
Fucking
things will
Tide
last.
pin.
That's right.
As long as when you take them off, you don't smell anything.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Yeah. So as long as I don't smell like a Long John Silver's,
That's right.
I'm good.
Yep.
Okay.
As long as you don't smell like the seafood counter at the end of the day at the grocery store.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah. My results were fucking bad. Which I thought was good. They were like, you got 2 million. Fuck yeah, I do. They were like, that's not good.
Yeah. You need 120 million.
It's fucking 20.
20 million?
They want 18 to 20, some shit like that. Some people have way more. Yeah.
Jesus.
I've collected dogs that had over 1 billion.
No shit.
What? Oh my God.
No, I mean, granted, that's not normal, but I've had a few dogs. Usually they have a few 100 million.
Is that why dogs have so many in like a litter?
No, I mean, that's 100% on the female. The female has, 7, 8, 10 eggs.
Yeah.
Whereas, it has nothing to do with the semen count. I mean, even at 2 million, if there's 10 fucking eggs, technically you could still have 10. But,
Yeah.
Yeah, the numbers on the female. But.
It's such a fucked up deal. And especially when you start getting medical people involved,
Yeah.
it's fucking, you got to go see so-and-so. And then they're like, if you don't have all this within 6 months, bitch, I can't see the specialist you wanted me to see for 7 months.
That's right.
Oh yeah. Then we're going to have to change some shit in 6 months, revisit it in 7 months after. Fuck all y'all.
Well, speaking of revisit, you might get a few more shots at the, doing a thing in a cup thing, right? You're going to be a pro by the time
Fuck that.
you're at the end of that.
Them motherfuckers better come suck it out of me at home.
Think of what you could do to their search history. They wouldn't even know it hit them. My
Yeah.
God.
They can come to my motherfucking house.
That's right.
Suck it out. Use a vacuum.
Yeah.
Something.
Suck it out with a needle.
Make sure you got
Oh,
Yeah, ooh.
hell no.
That's right. They'd be like, yeah, we're here to suck it out. pull out a fucking 9-inch hypodermic needle. Like, yeah, we're just gonna stick this in your fucking pin cushion and draw it out.
That sounds painful.
Fuck yeah.
Do they deaden it?
I mean, fuck, I'm sure they do, but I can also imagine like there's only so much that you can numb inside your sack and fucking nut, you know, like, I mean, that's how they do like, so like me as an example, right?
Yeah.
That's how it would have to be done, is that they have to fucking stick a needle in your bag and draw it out to try to have any more kids.
You got a bit, man. Fuck.
All I'm saying is you better fucking want it.
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean, I get taking a shot, but taking a shot like in the ass and the arm is way different than anything in the sack.
That was nothing like a shot in the ass.
Wait a minute.
Go ahead. Yeah.
I mean, because
there's a level of cringe there that you just can't
when
walk
you
away from.
when you get a vasectomy, they numb it, but it's a numbing spray, right?
No, at least from my experience, it was like the standard fucking going to the dentist. They stick a fucking Novocaine needle in your fucking sack, and it has that same sensation. It's the nerve pinching. Like there's the initial like, okay, that's a needle going into your skin, and obviously your sack is surprisingly not that sensitive when it comes to that. I mean, like if you grab any guys out there, I mean, grab your sack skin, like you can pinch the fuck out of it and not feel it, right? So it's really not that weird or painful or whatever. So you don't feel much of it. You do get that weird nervy fucking pinchy feeling the same way you do in your mouth. It's weird that your mouth and your sack kind of feel the same way with Novocaine, but
it's weird.
But to me, what was or what is weird about it is that once everything's numb and they start fucking cutting and fucking tying and pinching off and all that, is it's this weird feeling of, you know, when you get kicked in the fucking nuts,
yeah,
and there's that ache in your abdomen.
Oh yeah,
it's that
really
like and it's like almost like flashes of that achiness going in different parts in your abdomen as they're moving the fucking tubes around. It's not pleasant for sure,
that
but
does not sound
it also doesn't take that long. I mean, it's just a few minutes. But it's, you know, you want to talk about uncompromising. I mean, like, or in a compromising position, like that's one of the most vulnerable feelings ever, is like you're laying there with your fucking sack splayed open. You know, you're just laying on your back.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a dog laying on its, like turning its belly to you know, like it's about the most submissive fucking position you can be in. And the most vulnerable you feel when you're fucking, your sack is open and they're digging around, crossing fucking wires. And in the military, they do like a double whammy where they cut, they remove sections of it, and then they put it back on itself, put these tiny little metal fucking pin clips that permanently stay on there, keep it completely closed, and then burn the ends of it. Like they do 3 different things to try to ensure that it fucking holds.
Damn.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. So
damn.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah. It's fucking amazing.
10 out of 10 would encourage.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right at the end of it, I was like, you know what? I actually changed my mind. You mind redoing that real quick?
Yeah.
And then I jogged home from it.
Hell yeah. That's some beast mode shit right there.
Mm.
Yeah. Real man jogs home from a vasectomy.
What's the recovery time on that? Couple weeks?
A few days.
Okay.
You know, like you got to take it easy for a couple days and put a bag. I used like a bag of frozen fucking peas.
Yeah.
You know, whatever it is, 20 minutes on, 2 hours off, some fucking schedule like that. But then, after a few days, it feels relatively normal. Yeah. I mean, they say, you know, try to take it fairly easy for a couple of weeks, I think. And then, to me, actually I would say at least as nerve-wracking as having it done was the first load fired after, you know, because it's just like, dude, I don't like, what if they did it wrong? Like, is it going to hurt?
Sure.
Like it was hard to fucking come.
I can imagine.
You know, even though it had been several weeks at this point, and they say, you know, you got to fucking come a few times before it's completely clear or whatever, and then you go back and give them a sample, and they make sure that it's fucking clear or whatever. And but yeah, that first load, it was nerve-wracking. On the same token, the first load fired afterwards, like once I knew it was pain free or whatever, the first load busting up in somebody after that, when you know there's no swimmers in there, was one of the coolest feelings also, because it was like, I know you're not gonna fucking like, no matter what, you can't get fucking pregnant.
Yeah, bitch, come home, I'm pregnant, ain't mine, bitch, bye.
That's the greatest. Here's the paperwork. Good
try. It's quite the roller coaster of emotions.
I can imagine.
My buddy had sex before the doctor let him go, like way before.
Yeah.
He said that was the most painful shit he'd ever done.
I don't doubt it.
Oh my God.
I mean, I will say for that few days where I was laid up, like, I had absolutely zero fucking desire,
Yeah,
so
right.
But
I think he said, you go back in 30 days or some shit?
So, yeah.
I think he said he had sex in 15 or 20 days.
I mean, the first time I fucking came was about 2 weeks afterwards, and it wasn't painful.
Yeah.
Yeah, this dude, he's fucked up. Oh shit, I gotta have lunch with him tomorrow.
I gotta catch up.
I think that's it. You got anything else?
I mean, vasectomies and fucking gun rights. I don't know where you go from here.
Yeah.
That's an episode title if I've ever heard one.
Zach, you got anything?
No, I'm good.
Cool. Make sure to check us out. iTunes, Spotify, Pandora, Patreon, blah, blah, blah. Peace, bitches.